Okay, we got another lesson video. This one's for Aliens Exist. In case you didn't see it in the last video, here's a better close-up of it. My new guitar, definitely great. It's perfect for playing Blink songs. It's got a really good punk sound to it. Anyway, for the start of the song, it's a little bit of palm muting, and then you just ring out another chord until the second part comes in, and it just goes like this. And then bass will play for a few measures, and then it's probably my favorite riff of the song that comes next, and it goes like this. The only chords you gotta really worry about are these. Yeah, it's possible it might be going out of tune a little bit because I just put new strings on it, so they're stretching out a little bit. But yeah, that was the first part, or the second part actually, and then the verse. You can play two ways, I guess. You can either do palm muting chords. It's got a little beefier sound to it, and that's mainly how Tom usually plays it live. Or you can do it with single notes, which is a little cleaner and how it would more closely sound to the record itself. But it goes like this. So you notice that the only one that's different is the third time around, that instead of going from the 2 on the A string to the 2 on the E string, you go from the 2 on the A string to the 4 on the A string. But you can just refer to the annotations. It's pretty simple. After that is kind of like a pre-chorus riff, or maybe it is a chorus riff, I don't know, but it goes like this. If you really wanted to, you could instead of playing the first chord up on the second position, you could always play it in the 7th, so it'll be like this. But I just think it's easier because you're switching from the second position just to this, another chord in the second position, so it's a lot easier. After that chorus, then it's just a little riff that goes like this. And then you would just go back to that first main riff or second main riff that just go like this. Then it would just go back to the verse again, and then back to the chorus, and then back to the after chorus, I guess you could say, or a little bridge or whatever. But the main bridge or the solo of the song is pretty easy. It's actually really simple. It's just all octave chords until you get to the second part. And what's funny about it is like you start on this chord and you play that like 32 times or something, maybe like two to 4 measures, I don't remember. But I actually have a live version of the song before it was even released, and all Tom played through that entire bridge was just that chord. He didn't do like sliding up to any other chord, which is actually pretty boring. So I'm definitely glad he changed that. But the chorus, the bridge, I like to improvise on a little bit. Like I like to slide up to different chords. So I'll show you how Tom does it on the record, and then I'll show you how I like to play it. So the record version goes like this. play it like this. And then, well, that's how I play it. And then it goes into a second part where it's just like a second bridge type deal, I guess. And it's just a few power chords. I'll show you how it goes, and then I'll show you another part because the second time around, it actually mimics a part of the first bridge that you can play. I don't really play it that much, but you can if you want. It goes like this. Basically, it's that part played twice. The part that you can add, instead of playing it 2 times, you can add this. And then it just goes back to, I think, the chorus, I believe. That's just about it for the song. You end playing these notes again. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything in the song. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm always checking my comments. I'm always on my on my Yahoo Mail, just checking stuff. So if you have any questions or any personal messages that you want to send, feel free to do it. All that's left is to play the song, so hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully playing the song is now at least a little bit easier for you. pickup, but thankfully I was at the end of the song anyway. All you were doing was ending on this. I'm not redoing this whole thing. You can bet your ass.